Okay, again, I want to tell people that I come to ask, Eeh-Weeh-Nah in our language, help me, help all of us, help the Eeh-Weeh-Nah, Aki, Eeh-Weeh-Nah, Nina. The people who love the buffalo, and the Mah-Gooh-Yeeh, the Eesukyah, the grizzly bear. Creator has put me on the Blackfeet leadership. I spent 1996 to 2006. But I'm here because the United States wants to slaughter 900 buffalo, and they already started to slaughter them. Right now it's February 23rd, and I think they've already slaughtered close to 300. But that's not counting the 900 they eventually want to slaughter. What I'm talking about is the Yellowstone buffalo herd. We can't let this happen. And I call on the tribal leaders, the so-called leaders that are elected by their tribes to continue the culture of their tribe, their people, the Eeh-Weeh-Nah. We are called the Eeh-Weeh-Nah. And if we are to continue, our leaders need to stand up for our culture. The federal laws allow us to stop the Yellowstone buffalo slaughter, but none of our leaders are standing up. They gave the responsibility to Intertribal Bison Council. The Intertribal Bison Council is a bunch of political people that want to exploit our buffalo and tell people they're using it for commercial use so everybody could eat the healthy meat. They're not trying to stop the slaughter in the Yellowstone buffalo herd. If they did, it wouldn't happen. We would have the power. But a bunch of the people that run the Intertribal Bison Council are cow people. They don't know our buffalo. So I challenge the Indian people to become Indian again, to stop this. It's been happening for 200 years. You need to stand up. We have the right now. We don't have to be like our parents, our grandparents, our great-grandparents by having a gun pointed to our head and saying, we're going to terminate you. The Blackfeet can't be terminated. Our treaty is too strong. I come directly out of Rainbow, the only chief. They named him when he signed the 1855 Blackfeet Treaty. I come out of him. I come out of Morning Gun. I come out of the most powerfulest one, Iron Pipe. My uncle's Beaver Iron Pipe. I come out of Prairie Chicken Dance, out of Canada. I come out of Big Snake, out of Eesukyah. I come out of the Yellow Robes, the Northern Pagan. We're called Eeh-Weeh-Nah. That is us, the one who rubs and makes medicine with the paint. Small robes. I know who I am. I'm not American. I'm Eesukyah. I'm Eeh-Weeh-Nah. I'm the original person that God put by Mah-Gooh-Yeeh, Chief Mountain. I sat on a council many years. I sat on a council 4 years as the vice chairman. I sat on a council 2 years as the culture chair. Our chief, Earl Operson, had it for 37 years. And we decided that the culture chair go to Jimmy St.Goddard. That's me. But my Indian name is Eesukyah. This message needs to be heard. I call on Jewell. I call on Dan Wenck. I call on Governor Steve Bullock. Steve Bullock is a lawyer. He knows the Indian laws. He knows the treaties. He knows the Indian Freedom of Religious Act. And I call on Obama. December 2010, Obama signed the United Nations Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous People. The United Nations Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous People. His signing of that document for all the indigenous people of the world brought the Indian treaties of the United States that they did with the Indians back to life. That signing gives us the authority, the traditional leaders, the right to tell Mrs. Sally Jewell to stop the slaughter of the Yellowstone buffalo herd. I'm a traditional leader and I claim it. I claim the spiritual leader of the Blackfoot Confederacy. I stand out because I take these responsibilities on myself. What other Blackfoot, Blackfeet, Eesukyah, Eeh-Weeh-Nah stood out and claimed spiritual leader of the Blackfoot Confederacy? Well, you're looking at him right now. What's happening in America? We have to stop. We have to stand up. Look what these people are doing to this black president. The disrespect. Well, they're not going to disrespect me because I'm going to stand up against them. I'm going to stand up for the buffalo, the wolf, and the grizzly bear. But I call on President Obama. Listen to us. One of your cousins, 106 years old, was dancing in your Oval Office. Well, stop the slaughter of the Yellowstone buffalo herd, Obama. And the true people of America, the Indians, will dance with you. They call on the Crow, the Cinnabon, the Grovon, the Lakota, the Nakota, the Dakota, the Chippewa Cree, the Salish, the Kootenai, the Ponderay, the Shoshone, the Arapaho, the Northern Arapaho. I call on all the tribes, especially the Lakota Nation, in what they call North and South Dakota. This message is for you, Sally Jewell. You have the responsibility. You need, if you want, you're not going to be Secretary of Interior long, the election's coming up. Make a mark on history. Tell Obama that you are going to stop the slaughter of the buffalo herd in Yellowstone. Tell your boss, tell your subordinate, Dan Wenck, and tell your boss, President Obama, that you feel it's a bad time in history. This could be done through a emergency mandatory moratorium from your office, a legal one. Obama could sign whatever he wants. I wanted to say the official word of that. But executive order, some people don't understand. He needs to write a proclamation tonight, today, this morning, yesterday. You are destroying Indian culture every time a buffalo goes down. You are destroying Indian culture every time a wolf is murdered and killed by these people that don't understand. The Indian Freedom of Religious Act is being stomped on by all these people that think it's funny to kill these sacred creations God made. Sally Jewell, you need to tell your boss, Barack Obama, to sign a proclamation, or you put it on your shoulders. Don't be another Salazar. I appreciate him. I worked with Eloise Cobell 16 years to do the Cobell case. I was a spiritual person for that case. Me and Eloise didn't tell anybody. It didn't need to be known. Those things don't need to be known. I have a lot of credentials. I'm part of the Blackfoot Confederacy. I'm a federally recognized man, you guys call Indian, in America. There are so many people. Sally Jewell, 78% of the population wants this slaughter to stop. 78% of this population wants the Mah-Gooh-Yeeh, the wolf, to be quit, to stop being killed. I pity my friend, John Tester. He has wisdom for money. I'm going to say that again. He has wisdom for money and greed. But my friend John Tester doesn't have wisdom when he wants, and we know how to please everybody. Well, I know how to please everybody. And we told him we could do a good wolf thing. But he hurt us by introducing a sneaky wolf rider to an appropriations bill in 2011. But I call on you, Mrs. Jewell, Sally Jewell, all the sacred holy people of the Blackfoot Confederacy know what I'm doing. All the tribes in Blackfeet country, you know, as Montana, they know what I'm doing. The Shoshone and Arapaho of the Wyoming, the Shoshone of Idaho. And my special person, Inez Jim, the granddaughter of Wovoka, continues to tell me to do what I'm doing, because she knows her grandfather Wovoka is pushing us, holding us up. I do not have to ghost dance, but I do when we have the gatherings. We have to do these ceremonies. But I call on you, Sally Jewell, stop this. It's not just an atrocity. You are destroying our culture again. It's a bad time in U.S. history. Go out the door dancing. Stop the slaughter of the buffalo and the wolf and the grizzly bear. Stop it. Tell Obama you're going to stop it. I know you're a woman. So I know you got more sense than most men in the world. And I pity Dan Wink. He's going to lose his job. Where are you going to go, Dan? You're going to pound on your chest that you killed more buffalo than any superintendent in the history of Yellowstone National Park? That's not a good reputation. Steve Bullock, you're going to be gone in 4 years, 2020. And I'm going to still be here. Maybe I'll be the next senator of this state. Because Tester sure messed it up. And Daines, he doesn't have any leadership. It's coming from his party. But I pray, no man's going to step in my way. Not even the Pope. Not even Obama or even the next president. But if I knew if Hillary Clinton was going to be the next president of the United States, her or Bernie, they would stop this. We don't know yet. But I know who I'm leaning for. But this thing I hold up, This small, simple thing you're looking at, this camera, this is real. This is the Indian Bible. This is the Indian holy water. This is the Indian incense. All of this is holy. All of my water is holy. A lot of people make a lot of money on my water. But that's going to change in a couple of years when I become chairman of the Blackfeet Nation. And I will guide the Blackfoot Confederacy to the proud success that we always deserve. But I'm not campaigning. I speak the truth. That's why the elders always looked at me. Excuse me. They always wondered why Jimmy was the way he was. Why Eesukyah? Why Archie, Sam's kid? Sam knew breast prairie chicken dance. I call on the Mah-Moose. I call on Eeh-Weeh-Nah, the Mah-Moose from Colombia. I call on Shiny from top of the mountain in Ecuador. I call on Eeh-Weeh-Nah from Australia. I call on Dancing Thunder from Austria. I call on the European groups that come and set the tablets all the way from Canada to the tip of Argentina. I call on all these people that want me to be happy. But I will never be happy totally until these people come to their senses and stop murdering the wildlife. I pray for you. I talk to Creator for you. Miss Sally Jewell. And I end with this, Sally Jewell. I have a son here. He's sitting right here. His name is Eeh-Weeh-Nah. That means old buffalo, ancient buffalo in Blackfeet language. He's 4 years old now and he's listening to me. I'm going to put him on camera. Looks a bit more, son. Just quick. Hold on. This is my future. This is the future of America. This soon is to be one of the greatest leaders that ever walked on earth. All my children, they know. It's just sad that there's vices that America, the white people, brought with them on the ships. Many of our Indian people fall under them. Drugs and alcohol, abuse. Thank you.